And this is the last video for the 7.1a lesson. And as you can tell, 7.1 or Mod 7 currently kind of feels like Module 2. A little less on number crunching, more on vocab and explanations, but that will change. This will not be like Module 2. It will have the explanation part, but it will also have some actual like number crunching and paper pencil mathematics. It does have a good balance of that. You could read through these on your own, but I'm just going to read through them. These are kind of the pitfalls of functions, misunderstandings people have. First of all, not all lines are functions. Vertical lines are not functions. Horizontal lines are functions, right? Think of the vertical line test. A vertical line would fail horribly at the vertical line test. A relation can be disorganized or weird and still be a function. I don't know the best example is a horizontal line, but it could be a horrible scatter plot. It doesn't have to be organized. We need to be careful using justification. Justification for why a relation is or isn't a function. Just stick with the tagline, each input's paired with exactly one output. Because people start to change it a little bit and they start to kind of open themselves up to kind of losing that argument or courtroom battle. Like, for example, each output is paired with exactly one input. If you use that as your justification for something being, for it being or not being a function, um, it opens up the can of worms of the horizontal line and the fact that the horizontal line has um, outputs paired with many different inputs, and it is in fact a function. So sometimes people will use something like this to justify that something isn't a function, and they forgot that actually this statement really is talking about a horizontal line, which we said is a function. So, make a long story short, I would stick with the definition and not changing it somehow. Functions can reuse outputs, so you can have a y value used multiple times, but you can't reuse an input. The only time you could potentially reuse an input is if for some reason the same exact ordered pair is listed in a table twice for some weird reason, like 3 comma 5 is listed in the table again, 3 comma 5 on accident. Since that's really the same point, um, we would say that currently that the ordered pair 3 comma 5 does pass the vertical line test and is a function. And then we will synthesize all of this and look at this more in the next lesson, and we'll start to become more clear where this module is going, and we will continue to determine or test if things are or are not functions. But hopefully, for the most part, this lesson made sense. And if not, please post some questions in Desmos or in Google Classroom.